Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and in today's video, let's unbox the new Galaxy Note 7 from Samsung and take a quick look. Opening up the box, we have the Note 7 itself. We then have a SIM ejector tool, some regular leaflets, and for those of you who need to know the SAR value of every device, I'll never understand why, but here you go. We then have a USB Type-C cable. Samsung's finally gone with Type-C. And in a nice touch, Samsung's also thrown in an OTG adapter and a Type-C to micro USB converter so that your existing accessories will continue working with the Note 7. Then there's the adaptive fast charger, replaceable tips for the S Pen along with a removal tool, and earphones similar to what we've seen with the S7, S7 Edge. Let's now peel the plastic off, and the Note 7 feels a lot similar to the S7 Edge. The display is a little larger, but the aesthetics feel close. Anyway, let's now take a look at the placements. To the front, on top, we have a notification LED followed by the IR part of the iris scanner, the sensors, earpiece, a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, and the camera part of the iris scanner. This is followed by a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display that's covered by Gorilla Glass 5 and the regular physical home key flanked by capacitive recent apps and back keys. Now, despite the Note 7 sporting an iris scanner, the home key still has a good old fingerprint scanner built in. I'm guessing it's the same hardware from the S7 since it feels accurate but is not very fast. It's not always on either, so you need to press the home key to actually turn it on. The iris scanner was surprisingly fast and worked well even with the lights turned off and the display brightness cranked all the way down. The only annoyance here is having to turn the display on and swipe, two actions compared to one with a fingerprint scanner. This makes me ask myself if I will continue using it once the novelty factors worn off. Anyway, that's something to discuss in the full review. To the back, the Note 7 retains the same 12-megapixel rear camera as the Galaxy S7, f1.7 aperture, dual pixel technology. We have a single LED flash, a heart rate sensor, Samsung and Dio's branding. Again, the back's covered by Gorilla Glass 5, but still does pick up a ton of fingerprints. I can't wait for my slick wraps to get here so that I can wrap my Note 7 up. If you want to do the same, I'll leave a link to slick wraps in the description. Check them out. We have the volume keys to the left, power button to the right, the secondary noise cancelling microphone, and a tray set up top. Given that this is a dual SIM variant, you can find a SIM and a hybrid slot. And at the bottom, we find the 3.5mm headphone jack, USB Type-C port, primary microphone, speaker, and the S Pen. It's worth noting that this S Pen is water resistant and even works underwater. I have no idea why you'd want to do that, but yeah, it works. And oh yeah, you can't pop it in the wrong way anymore. Overall, Samsung's done a great job here with the build. The Note 7 is narrower than its predecessor and even weighs in a few grams lighter while managing to retain a similar size display, pack in a 16% larger capacity battery at 3500 mAh, and also add IP68 water resistance to the mix. Good stuff from Samsung. Additionally, the design's even evolved since the S7 Edge. With the Note 7, both the front and back are curved, making for almost rounded edges. That helps with ergonomics, feels great in hand. Underneath the hood, this phone is powered by the Exynos 8890 chip. The ones sold in the United States will be powered by the Snapdragon 820 chip, and both have 4 gigs of RAM, just like with the Galaxy S7. What's different here is the fact that these phones come with 64 gigs of onboard storage by default. So that's 64 gigs plus microSD plus OTG. Sweet. The Note 7 runs on Android 6 Marshmallow with Samsung's new TouchWiz UI on top. Samsung's been doing a good job with TouchWiz for the past few generations, ever since the S6, and this seems to be another step forward in cleaning up the UI. We have rounded icons and lighter colors, the menus reorganized, all your favorite features including the edge functions, multi-window, floating windows, the always-on display. It's all present and accounted for. The S Pen has a few new tricks up its sleeve as well. The camera interface feels quite similar, quick launch is still available. Anyway guys, I'm gonna continue testing out the Note 7 before coming out with my full review. And I guess that's it for this quick video. As I move into my outro, let me leave you with some quick sample shots I shot around the office. The Note 7 is priced at $850 in the United States, so I expect a price tag of around